I state your name.
I, Stephen J. McGill,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the government established
and to the government established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
and
justly
perform all the duties
as fire chief
as fire chief
of the Jersey City Fire Department
of the Jersey City Fire Department
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Today is a happy day, and it's nice to be here with family and Amy and friends to recognize somebody who has dedicated their entire life and their entire career to making Jersey City a better and safer place. Chief McGill has not only served 3 decades in the fire department, but he has been a resident here as well, committing his life to staying and being a part of the Jersey City community. We look forward to great things from Chief McGill, and we couldn't be more excited and view this as the most promising thing for the future of the Jersey City Fire Department.
On behalf of the entire department, we'd like to say congratulations to Chief McGill on his well-deserved promotion. And on behalf of the department, we want to present them with this extra large, customized helmet. Chief, please.
Today is a culmination of a long, hard journey to get to this point in my career. For 30 years, 3 months, and several days, but who's counting, I've had the honor and privilege to work for and with some of the bravest, brightest, most compassionate, and dedicated people I've ever met. It's because of them that I stand here before you humbled, and very humbled with all these chiefs and higher-ranking officials. I appreciate you coming. And honored to be promoted to the highest uniform rank within this department. First, I thank God for being born with the ability to receive a great education that I've had, starting out at PS 25, to St. Peter's Prep, to Seton Hall University, and then onward to John Jay College. I couldn't ask for a better education. I thank God for that. I'm grateful to God for giving me the skills, the knowledge, and the courage to work for such a great organization. I'm grateful that He has watched over me for all these years and is there when I need Him most. Hopefully I won't need Him that often anymore while I'm chief, and I know I have Father Pignata to help me out just in case. He's always been there for me. Second, I'd like to thank my family for all their love and support. I'm grateful to my parents, Dennis and Irene, who are up front, who flew in from Charleston last night. They raised me in such a way that I never worried about succeeding or failing. They never tried to sway me towards a particular career path or pressure me to do something I didn't want to do. They recognized my weaknesses and my strengths and let me chart my own course and supported me along the way, and they still do. And for that, I love them. So thanks, Mom and Dad, for making your son the man I am today. Thank you very much. Mom and Dad. Thank you. I'm also grateful to have an older brother and sister who are also my best friends, Dennis and Karen. They probably don't realize this, the amount of influence they've had on me over the past years. But I've always looked up to you and admired the things you've accomplished throughout your life. You've inspired me to try harder and be better at everything I do. And I thank you, and I'm proud of you. Thank you very much. And to my wife, my beautiful wife, Amy, up front. From the day I met her, about 20 or so years ago, she has changed my life in ways you cannot imagine. She probably saved my life at the time. She's always been there for me, even through the many years of studying, when I probably wasn't the nicest person to be around, barking at her a couple of times. Unfortunately, those studying days are over. I'm never going to have to take another test again. Other than a random drug test, which I don't have to study for. But I'm grateful you put up with me for all those years. You inspire me in such a way with your work ethic by putting in way too many hours towards your job, usually texting and talking on 2 phones at once while you're driving, and ignoring me the whole time doing it. I admire your compassion to help and support others, which is something you've always been doing and always seem to do. I'm grateful that you still love me, even though I'm sure it's not easy at times. You truly are one in a million. To my First Lady of Fire, thank you for your love and support. I love you very much. I'm just taking an excerpt out of the 7th edition of the Fire Chief's Handbook, which I probably read 3 or 4 times to study for this position. In the back, there's a guide that I found while studying which explains the job of the chief, which I believe is a very accurate description. It states, the reality of being a chief is a lot like running for public office. Even though it is expected of you, it is impossible to make everybody happy. Blame, stress, both become part of your daily routine, and just doing your job, such as hiring, firing, discipline, budgetary decisions, so on, you create some lifelong enemies, unfortunately. And you and your family may well be recipients of hate mail, negative comments, false accusations, probably even death threats. It's a very serious business indeed. On the other hand, the position can be extremely rewarding and such a pride for fire chiefs and their families for generations. Although not without difficulties, the position provides a rare opportunity to work towards a universal public good and to really stand for something in which you believe. It continues, by way of disclaimer and as a gentle warning, being a fire chief is at best a difficult job that consumes much of your time, and I can vouch for that over the past 10 months. It likely impacts your relationships amongst you and your spouse, your family, friends, and workmates. It causes you a mountain of stress. I lost all my hair because of that. Makes you question the political process, forces you to drag the media, politicians, the citizens you serve along with every decision you make, as well as any action you take against members of your department. Keeps you up all night, earns you a lifetime of enemies, pits you against various employee organizations, and might just kill you. Having read that, you got to be crazy to take this job. But I never said I wasn't, so I'll do the best I can, and I promise that to everyone here today. So, Mayor Fulop, City Council, Director Shea, thank you for this opportunity to serve as your chief. Promise I won't let you down. Mom, Dad, family, friends, guests, thank you for coming and sharing this day with me. May St. Florian continue to watch over all of us and all my brothers and sister firefighters. Stay brave, stay safe. Thank you very much.